found a "Do Not Open" letter taped under my mailbox, and it was written to whoever moved in after me.
When I moved into my apartment, I didn't tell anyone. Not in a dramatic new identity way, more in a quiet, tired way. I had just come out of a year where everything changed faster than my brain could keep up, and I didn't have the energy to explain it to people anymore. I just wanted a place where nobody knew me and nothing expected anything from me. So I moved in, unpacked the basics, started living the kind of life where your biggest conversation all day is saying thank you to the DoorDash guy. The building itself is fine, quiet, maybe too quiet. The hallway smells like laundry detergent and old paint. The neighbors do the polite nod thing. Nobody lingers, everyone disappears behind their doors like we all agreed to pretend we don't exist. About 2 weeks after I moved in, I went to check my mail and something felt off. There was a piece of paper taped underneath my mailbox. Not inside it, under it. Like someone had crouched down and stuck it there on purpose. It was folded into a neat little square, and on the outside in careful handwriting it said, "Do not open until you've had a bad day here." I stared at it for like a full minute. Because who writes that? I looked around the hallway like I was in a movie or something. No footsteps, no doors opening, just the hum of the elevator and me standing there holding this folded paper. I should have thrown it away. I should have left it there. Instead, I did the exact thing it told me not to do and opened it right there in the hallway. Inside was a letter, not long, just 1 page. It started with, "Hi, you don't know me, but you live where I used to live. Okay, cool, normal." Then, "If you're reading this too early, sorry. That means you're having a better time than I did." I actually laughed out loud, which surprised me because I hadn't really laughed in a while. Like a real laugh, not a polite one. Then I kept reading. "I'm writing this because this apartment is the kind of place that can feel like a waiting room. Like life is happening somewhere else and you're just waiting to be called." My stomach dropped a little because yes, that's exactly what it felt like. The letter went on. "At some point you're going to have a day where nothing huge happens, but you'll come home and the quiet will feel sharp. And you'll wonder if you made a mistake moving here." I was still in the hallway, but it felt like it was aimed directly at the part of me that tries to act fine. Then the weirdest part, they started giving me directions. Not life advice, actual directions. "When that day happens, go to the kitchen and open the second drawer from the left. There's a piece of tape on the back wall inside. Peel it off." I just stood there like, what? Why would there be tape inside my drawer? I folded the letter and shoved it in my pocket and went upstairs. I tried to act normal, like I wasn't about to follow scavenger hunt instructions from a stranger who used to live here. But my heart was beating way too fast for something this stupid. I went into the kitchen. Second drawer from the left. It was mostly useless stuff that came with the apartment. An old corkscrew, a random plastic spoon, a takeout menu from a place that closed like 3 years ago. And on the back wall of the drawer, right where the letter said, there was a strip of tape. Yellowed at the edges, pressed flat like it had been there forever. I peeled it off. Under it was a small paper rectangle, a little note. It just said, "You made it home. That counts." That's it. No signature, no smiley face, just that. And I know how this sounds, it's a piece of paper. It shouldn't matter. But something about reading that sentence in my own kitchen in my own too quiet apartment made my throat tighten. Because I realized I'd been treating making it home like it was nothing. Like it was the bare minimum. Like it didn't deserve credit. But for me lately, it had been the hardest part. I sat down on my floor with the note in my hand like a complete idiot. Then I remembered the letter wasn't finished, so I went back to it. The next part said, "If you found the note, good. If it didn't hit you, you're okay, and I'm jealous. But if it did hit you, welcome to the club." Then, here's the part where I'm supposed to tell you it gets better, but I hated when people said that to me. So I'm just going to say this. It changes. And then, also if you ever hear someone crying quietly in the hallway, it's okay to just leave a bottle of water outside their door. Don't knock, don't make it a thing, just remind them they exist.
I just sat there staring at the handwriting because I could picture it. Someone sitting in the same apartment, feeling the same sharp quiet, leaving tiny survival messages for a person they'd never meet. At At the bottom, the letter ended with this. One more thing. If you're reading this on the day you really needed it, do me a favor. Write your own note. Tape it somewhere stupid. Keep the chain going. No name, no date. Just that. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about it. And the next day, I did something I haven't done since I moved here. I made extra pasta, put it in a container, and when I heard my neighbor's door close down the hall, I waited until the hallway was empty and left it outside their door with a sticky note that said, "In case today was heavy." I didn't knock. I didn't want credit. I just wanted to be part of whatever that letter started. A few hours later, when I went to take out the trash, there was a sticky note stuck to my own door. 2 words. Got it. Thanks. And I stood there holding my trash bag, smiling for no reason, because for the first time since I moved in, the building didn't feel like a waiting room anymore. It felt like a place where people were quietly keeping each other alive.